Hey everybody, how you doing? Uncle Kylan here. Now, during this time of the year, I usually do story time with Uncle Kylan. And it's my opportunity to share with you a story that's very special to me. And for me, and like for most of you, I hope, Christmas doesn't start until a certain person drops from Nakatomi Tower. So, it is my honor to share with you A Die Hard Christmas, illustrated by J.J. Harrison and written by Doogie Horner. "'Twas the night before Christmas, and up in the tower, everyone was partying except one wallflower. There's that Christmas party, and there's just one lone person all alone. So sad. John McClane missed his wife. Things just weren't the same since Holly had moved west and changed her last name. He tried to win her back, but still she said no, while beknownst unto him there was trouble below. Notice, her last name isn't McClane on the door. A truck had pulled up, and who should disembark but 14 men whose intentions were dark. They look like very bad men, don't they? Looks like trouble's about to start. They spoke not a word and unloaded big crates. They cut the phone lines and locked all the gates. Carl swept the ground floor, shooting every guard dead, while visions of bearer bonds danced in his head. I told you, trouble. Let's see what's going to happen. John took off his shoes, making fists with his toes. It actually worked. Well, you know. When out in the lobby there arose such a clatter, he sprung to the door to see what was the matter. Maybe next time you fly, you should try making fists with your toes too. Oh, and look, John knows that there's some trouble out there. Let's see what's brewing. When what to his wondering eyes should appear, holy crap! There are terrorists here! John hid under a table where no one could see and watched Hans question Mr. Takagi. I'm going to count to 3. There will not be a 4. Give me the codes to open the vault door. Do you see? John, he's under there, really close to the bad guy. Let's hope he doesn't get caught. I don't know the codes, so go ahead and shoot. Okay, said Hans Gruber, and ruined Takagi's suit. John tried to call the cops by pulling an alarm, but instead he called the bad guys who tried to cause harm. See, Mr. Takagi's Christmas is ruined now. And John now has to fight instead of partying on Christmas Eve. But John killed Tony, who had very small feet, and sent him to the terrorist as a Yuletide treat. He put a Santa hat on the German with eyes all aglow, wrote, "Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho." Carl was furious. Tony was his brother. He chased John across the roof, and they shot at each other. John was able to escape through the ventilation shafts. "Come out to the coast," he sighed. "We'll have a few laughs." See, looks like his Christmas is ruined too, but he was a bad guy. And John is in a very tight spot right now. What's going to happen next? At Nakatomi Tower, Sergeant Powell appeared. He checked the whole lobby and saw nothing weird. He was pulling away, but didn't get far, before Marco landed on the hood of his car. Pal drove away backwards, screaming in fright. "Welcome to the party, pal!" yelled John with delight. See there? Skid marks going backwards because he's obviously scared. Wouldn't you be scared if somebody landed on your car too? I know I would. More police arrived, the FBI and a SWAT team. But Hans didn't mind. It was all part of his scheme. More rapid than eagles, his henchmen they came, and he radioed and shouted and called them by name. Now Eddie, now James, now Franco, now Uli, on Fritz, on Carl, long hair and unruly. Just when you think the trouble couldn't get any worse. What's going to happen now? They shot the SWAT tank with a surface-to-air missile and knocked it away like the down of a thistle. Now John McClane was angry indeed. He blew up 2 terrorists and called them jerkweed. Ellis told Hans, "Bubby, I'm your white knight." Hans shot him dead, giving the hostages a fright. Hans went on to check on the explosives fuse and saw that poor John wasn't wearing any shoes. He's a jerk anyway. He totally had it coming. But John doesn't have shoes. That doesn't sound too good for him, does it? John fled from Carl and Hans, but alas, he had to run barefoot over sharp, broken glass. His feet, how they hurt, his soles, oh so bloody. John crawled to the bathroom and called his good buddy. John was weary and ready to throw in the towel until he got a pep talk from Sergeant Al Powell. Powell was chubby and plump and a right jolly old cop, and he trusted the cowboy in the tattered tank top. He is a Christmas angel, y'all. That's what a Christmas angel looks like. Let's see if hope can win the day. But a reporter was probing into McClane's life and revealed that Holly was actually John's wife. Hans quickly flipped over the gold picture frame. "It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. McClane." His clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. John staggered to the roof, bloody and barefoot. Can it get any worse? Holly's in trouble and John's hurt. I don't know, y'all. I'm a little scared right now. The explosives were wired to the rooftop with care in hopes that the hostages soon would be there. John warned everyone the roof would soon blow as the chopper strafed him with high-powered ammo. Around his waist, he tied a fire hose tight and, screaming an oath, jumped into the night. He dangled in the air and gritted his teeth while flames encircled the tower like a wreath. See, it does look kind of Christmassy, doesn't it? I kind of feel that Christmas hope starting to brew. I don't know. He might pull through, y'all. He might pull through. Fiercely fighting his way back inside, John yelled out, "Hans!" He was done trying to hide. He limped to the vault like an old man on crutches, only to find Holly in his filthy clutches. John dropped his gun, put his hands on his head. He seemed he and Holly soon would be dead. But with a secret gun taped to his back, John shot Hans in a surprise attack. It's even Christmas tape, you know? So that Christmas spirit, y'all, I feel it. I think he may pull through. Hans fell out of the window, still holding Holly's arm, and slowly, deliberately raised his firearm. The tenacious villain held on by his nails till John unhooked Holly's watch and said, "Happy trails!" Bearer bonds fluttered like fresh fallen snow as Holly embraced her blood-spattered beau. So Merry Christmas to all, and be kind to one another. And most of all, yippee-ki-yay! Everybody!